Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros. And this is going to be a one-taker because that game is not worth any more of my time. Alright, so let's just hop into this immediately. I'm here to talk about Game 2 of the ALCS. The Astros get kind of embarrassed 9-5, but that does not tell the truth of this game. This was a pummeling at the hands of the Red Sox. That was basically over by the second inning. It ended real quick. Let's call it what it was. This game ended almost immediately. So, first inning. Bases get loaded. Up comes JD Martinez. And wouldn't you know it, home run down the right field foul line. A grand slam by Boston. God, I've seen this in the ALCS before, and it happens again here. That would make it 4-0 in the first inning. And at that point, you're kind of over it. You kind of get down on it, you know? You get sad. You're like, oh, this isn't great. But you know what? I try to stay positive. 4 runs isn't that much. You can still come back from that. Second inning, first batter, Garcia pitches to him, and he leaves. Right knee discomfort is, I believe, what the official thing was. That's what they said. Was right knee discomfort. He would leave the game. In comes Jake Odorizzi. Now, Jake Odorizzi might have saved the postseason for us because he soaked up some innings and was able to keep some of our relief pitchers out of it. But it wasn't that helpful because in this inning, grand slam, another one. It's 8-0 in the second inning with 1 out in the top of it. And because of the injury timeout, by the time the top of the second inning is over with, we have seen 9 outs in this game between two teams, and it's taken an hour and a half. So it's on pace to be like a 9-hour game, so that's fun. A little bit later on, Kike Hernandez in the fourth homers to make it 9-0. And at that point, you kind of just want to curl up in a ball and die. The game was over. There was nothing left to be said. And me in the live stream basically just started discussing food at this point until the pain went away, which still hasn't because when I'm recording this, I am starving. Kyle Tucker gets a double to score a run, so that's cool. That made it 9-1. Yuli would single after that to make it 9-3. Yuli had a really good game. Just sad it didn't really matter all that much. He would double in the ninth. Yuli would hit a home run, so because the rules are rules, let's pull out these bad boys. He hit a home run, so he had a good game. Castro, who was brought into the game, would hit a home run. I don't know why he isn't starting. And that was it. Now, couple things. Pitching. Oh my gosh, we're doomed with pitching. We now have 2 of our 4-man starting rotation we went into the postseason with out. So Javier needs to be a starter at this point. And same with probably Greinke. We need both of them to be starters in this series if we want any hope of advancing. I mean, in an ideal world, Garcia is only a small injury and he's back for the next start and absolutely dominates. But I'm saying realistically, Javier needs to be a starter. That's what we need to look at for his next game, is as a starter in maybe Game 4 or Game 5. I think that's what you got to hope for. Now, along with that, the bullpen was pretty solid today. Odorizzi, I know he gave up 4 runs. But outside of that abysmal inning with the grand slam, which again, take him an inning to get warm, guys. He hasn't pitched in like 3 weeks, so I give him a little bit of a pass for that. But after that, 1 run in 3 innings, solid day. 5 strikeouts for Odorizzi, no walks. He had a solid game, and honestly, those 4 innings really helped soak up some of the weakness left by Garcia leaving with an injury, so I'll take it happily. It's great. Blake Taylor went an inning and 2/3. He looked fantastic, gave up 1 hit and got 3 strikeouts. Yimi Garcia looked really great as well. He's turned it around. He went an inning and an inning and a third. He got a pair of strikeouts and gave up a walk, but no hits allowed. Ryan Stanek looked solid. There's a lot to be happy about with the bullpen. It looks solid. And again, Jake Odorizzi really soaked up some innings today to keep a lot of our bullpen out of the game, which is massive. And that was a big help. And I mean, the offense wasn't completely dead. We did score 5 runs. Just the fact that Garcia completely, the grand slam, then the Odorizzi grand slam, and that was just not great. Now, I talked about it in the stream, because I was asked, what do you even do with the recap? I believe it was by Noah. specifically. And I just asked, what do you even do with a recap? Like, what do you start thinking about with this recap? And I mentioned a few things. And we're about to find out who we are. That is what we're going to do. We're going to find out what kind of team the Houston Astros are. Our starting pitcher, number 1, is gone in Lance McCullers Jr. for the series. Our starting pitcher 3, in Luis Garcia, might be gone for the series. They're gone. We taxed our bullpen yesterday, and we taxed it again today. We were able to steal one yesterday against them. And then today, we got completely obliterated. What are we? You are going to go into Boston. They have momentum. It's enemy territory. What are you going to do? Are you going to do what winners, what teams that figure out a way to do it and that are truly, truly great? Teams that, because we've been asked about it, that was the thing that's been coming up, is are the Astros becoming a dynasty? Are they a dynasty? You know what dynasties do? What champions like that do? They don't care. They don't care that they have the momentum. They don't care that they have, at this point, a much better rotation. They find a way to do it. Are you going to fight? Are we going to find a way, beyond all odds at this point, to steal back games in Boston and send the series back to Minute Maid? Or end it there even? Or are we going to let them take the momentum and crumble? That's what we're going to have to figure out. We're going to figure out what kind of team we are here. And it had to happen eventually. So I hope we find out that we are winners. It's going to be a heck of a 3 games in Boston. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be interesting. I'll be here Monday for that. I'll be here there for the stream and for the recap. Today was a humbling afternoon. So, that's all I have to say for the game. It was something. So that's what I got. Thank you all so very much for watching, those who tuned into the stream. I don't know how you guys did it with me. And thank you for everyone who watched the video. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.